Hey planner friends, I am going to get right into my launch day order, starting with what I'm sure everybody is most interested in, the actual planner. I'll show you what accessories I bought after we go through the planner, but I am super excited because I ordered the Colorblends A5 Agenda in the Daily Duo. Last year I did the Daily Duo, or I guess July through June, since I'm still in it, in the 7x9, because I was like, well, I have all these covers, I don't want to give them up. But I couldn't resist this agenda. I just think it's so pretty. Like, come on, how gorgeous is this? I just love it. So I thought I will give the A5 a try. Plus, I've noticed in my 7x9, there's a lot of white space for most of my days. So I don't need this big size in the daily. And I still use a weekly for my weekly vertical for my content planning. So I'm going to keep that in the 7x9 so I can use my covers on that. Okay, so let's get into the actual planner itself. Open it up. It is white inside, which always makes me a little nervous because anything white with me and it's dirty. But I'll try real hard to keep it clean. It's got the pen loop right here, which I probably will not use because I don't keep pens in my agendas, folios. I keep them in planning packs or pen cups, whatever. It does have the gold hardware. I kind of wish we could select different hardware for these because I would have went with silver or maybe even a rose gold. I would think that would look better. I know some people will switch out, these and the rings. I'm just not that brave. I would end up probably tearing the agenda and being so sad and having to spend another bunch of money to get a new agenda just for the agenda because they don't sell the agendas separate. So let's cross our fingers, put in our surveys that they sell the agendas separate. This year they are selling the inserts separately. So I would really like to see them also selling just the agendas or the folios or whatever you want to call these as a separate item. All right, moving on. Inside we have our standard pockets over here. This one is meant for one of the long sticky note pads like this one. So you would just take it and put it in like that. Earlier this week, I watched a video where someone put one of the magnetic page markers, magnetic. I don't know why I can't remember the name of them. Hold on. Okay, I went and looked it up. It was Chloe Plans, and she puts the magnetic dashboards. I don't know why that word was escaping me, but she puts that right here. I thought that was a great idea, so I've added a couple to my wish list. I'm not sure which ones I'm going to get yet. And then you've got your regular pockets over here for, credit cards, license, maybe some sticky notes if you have ones that fit there. Let's see what else. These little stencils for bullet journaling would fit there if you need that. So lots of options for those pockets. And then I pulled out these, which were from either seasonal surprise boxes or the sticker sub. I cannot for the life of me remember where they came from, but they were one of those items. And they're in that kind of color blend mode. SARS Plans posted about it, and I was like, oh my gosh, I have those too. So I'm going to keep these with my A5. Now I have gone through and set this up for a little bit for July, August, and September. So I've moved some things around, and I'm doing 3 months at a time to start because I've put some other things in here. And I don't need the entire like year at a glance, because if things come up that are further out, I put them in my Google Calendar. And then when I get closer to that month, I put in a sticky note. So I have a whole system. So I don't need to carry around the whole 12 months. So I'm doing 3 months. So we've got the vellum first, which it's very nice this year that they gave the A5 the patterned vellum. Last year, these just had a plain clear vellum. Now, I did watch SAR's plans videos, and she made a comment about why this wasn't in the color blends as well. And I'm curious about that too, because it just kind of feels weird that they just left this white, and I think they should have extended it all the way to the end. But I still love the rest of it. These are the stickers that came with. Again, they're in the back. I moved them to the front. So these are specifically made for the A5. Thank God they gave us these stickers that match our insides, because last year there were these white ones, and I tried to do a horizontal agenda for a little bit. I just couldn't do it, so I passed that on to a friend of mine. But the white stickers were awful. Like, they don't show up on the page because the page is white. So I am so thankful that they have these color blend versions in here. And they look like that. For the A5s, we only get these 2 sheets. And I really wish they would make it like the 7x9 where you get all of them. Because what I did, because I don't really care about sticker size, I make things fit how I want them to fit. Sorry, I bumped the camera. So I also ordered a pack of the 7x9 color blends. So we can do a little comparison here. So these, obviously the flags are smaller, the circles are smaller. We get these little dots here where you get only a few of them here. And then we got this sheet here, the today's important this week reminder. Over here we get rescheduled and canceled, which I don't really use these very often anyway, so I'm okay with this list here. We get some habit trackers on this one. The big differences, we get more little blank flags here. But then we get these flags with the happy birthday, and I had to have these because look at, let me see if I can zoom in a little bit. Look at those cakes. They're little color blend cakes. We got them on the bottom too. So yeah, I really wanted the birthday stickers for the color blends. And then you also get these flags, which I think are really pretty. And I would probably use these more than the normal ones that are in the back of the usual 7x9 planners or notebooks, where they're the same colors in everything. If you aren't sure what I'm talking about, this is what's in the back of the notebooks and kind of I think the planners too, they have these kind of same color schemes, whereas I really love the color blend version much better. So yeah, that's the A5 stickers, the extra color blend 7x9 pack that I ordered. So really, really love these color blend stickers. Like, I am obsessed with them. Moving right along, we've got our life planner page. I've just left this blank because I write my name on it usually and then do nothing with it. And then over here, we've got our 6 boxes. I used to use these for like pre-planning things, but I didn't use them at all this past year in my daily duo. At least I don't think I did. Let's take a real quick look here. Oh, I lied. I did start using them. I forgot. I started putting in future things I knew for this daily duo. So I've got some stuff in July, August, September. And see, I clearly don't plan this far ahead. The only reason I have this stuff is because I know what our Diamondbacks games are. I know this asthma appointment because I had to set it back in January. So that is probably something I will do with this again. So this would be like January, February, March, April, May, June. And then we got a ruler this year, and I just realized I put it in upside down. So let's fix that. It's supposed to be that way. So they didn't have rulers last year for the agendas or the A5s. They have updated, added a ring A5, and then the coil one, I believe they have made it like a universal fit, so it'll fit in the 7x9 and the A5 coils, and it's going to be, you know, this shorter, kind of fatter ruler. I don't think I have a ruler right close by to compare. All right, I found one because I don't use these very often. So this is the previous ruler for the 7x9 coil. So as you can see, it's a bit taller and a little bit skinnier. So I'm not sure if I will use this in my coil planner. Coil. I'm not sure how I will use this in my agenda yet. I'm keeping it towards the front because I'm thinking I will use it on some dot grid paper, maybe. I don't know. So we'll see. And then, of course, we have our 2022 calendar for these 6 months of the Daily Duo here. And then blank lines where you can write things down. I never use this page. I know some people will mark vacations, holidays, like kids' school stuff. I don't know. I never use it. I never go back. And then on the back side, you've got January 2023 to December. And then we get into the actual planning daily pages. Every insert is the color blends for the month color. So this is July. Here is the monthly overview. As you can tell across the top, it follows the color blend scheme from this kind of like greenish blue color all the way to the darker blue of July. Not much else to say about a monthly page. Then we have our notes page. Not sure how I'm going to use this yet. I don't really use it in my current Daily Duo, but if I have an idea, I will use that here. Sometimes I use it for brain dumping or making notes of things I have to remember for the month. And then we have the dashboard. I picked the color blends because I liked the actual color blends and the agenda and everything. But I also liked that this box was plain. In the current Daily Duo I have, it has got the little mid-century circles thing here, and the In Bloom and what is it called? Harmony. They all had a design there, and I really preferred the blank box because as you can see, I've been putting little the Christiane Design Celebration monthly stickers in there. And I've used it for different things over the years. This I tend to use as like a monthly to-do list. And here I put the books that I want to read for the month. And I haven't figured out a good use for this. I've used it for different things. Mostly I've been leaving it blank. And then we go into our daily pages. Again, it has just the line across the top, that color blend line. So this, not much to say about this. It's the same as last year. Can do a little comparison. Let me get to a blank one here. So here's a blank 7x9 Daily Duo A5. So not much difference. Just, a little bit narrower. But yeah, I think I can make this work. I'm really excited to try the Daily Duo pages in the A5 size. I think this might be it. I think this might be the size for me. I'm still going to miss my coil. They do have it set up so Friday, Saturday, I'm always going to be here. Sunday will be here, and you'll have the blank note page, which I'm coming out with a video on 20 ways to use this page. Also be a blog post. I just have not finished it yet because, as you can imagine, coming up with the 20 ideas was easy, but I'm planning them out, well, some of them in my current daily duo on these blank pages. Let me see. Show you one that I've already... Y'all, I can't find a page here. Okay. So this is just one I've mocked up real quick. So this is a goals page you can use. You can have, and this is showing different ways you can use it. Like, this is not how I would necessarily use it. So like this block here, you could use this and repeat down the page, where you write your goal here and your top 3 priorities here. Or you could do it each day of the week and your 3 priorities for your goal that week. Or you can break it down like my goal of fitness. Here's the 3 things I'm going to look at. And then depending on how you use it, if you use it days of the week, you only need 7 boxes. So you'll have this. You can do move to next week, this week's wins, different things in this bottom box. So that is going to take me a little bit to mock all of those up. Or I'm not mocking all of them up, I should say. I'm mocking 5 to 6 of them up, and the rest of them are kind of self-explanatory. But yes, coming soon, how you can use this note page. And that always means Monday and Tuesday will be together. Now, the thing that is going to be different is, well, this month won't show it. Let me see. Okay, so August 29th and 30th, got Monday, Tuesday here. If we were to put Wednesday here, it would mess things up in keeping everything on the same page for some months. So what they've done is you got your notes page, and then you come into September and you have the 31st and the 1st. I noticed in groups some people are saying that bothers them. It doesn't really bother me at all. I like having things on the same side of the page, because you'd have Wednesday here, your cover page here, then you'd have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, blank page Monday, and it would be all off for the rest of the month. I like having my days of the week on the same pages every month. So that does not bother me. If that's something you think would bother you, just keep that in mind, that adding the Sunday page will move some month page into the next month. So it's kind of like the weeklies, where if Sunday or any day of the week falls into the next month, they move it into that month. I think like May was one of those. Sunday was on the 1st, so that week of April 25th was behind the May tab. So it's like a consistency thing, so I understand it, and it's my preference to have it the same each month like this. Other people, not their preference. Just keep that in mind. Okay, so those are the 3 months I have in here. And then what I did was let me show you the back here. So end of September. So September 30th is going to be in October. You got the note page here, the blank note page, bank note page, and then on the bottom you've got your heritage awareness observances for the 6 months of this package. Last year they did it as a sticker. I never used those stickers because I kind of forgot they were in the back of the planner. But I do like having them on like the sheet of paper printed like this. I know a lot of companies do that either at the beginning or the end. They'll have the list of all the holidays. So there's that. I ordered these little tabs from Amazon. They were like $6 or whatever. They are shorter than my Daily Duo pages. I didn't know that at the time. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you order accessories, they may not fit exactly. But what I've done is I've gotten the budget inserts, and I've put the 3 months of budget inserts in the back here. So this would be July, August, and September. the budget inserts, income, housing, the different categories here. And then I did 2 pages of the spending summary. And I'm going to try this out because right now I am using the Budget Mom's Budget by Paycheck workbook. And this thing is a monster. Like, it doesn't even fit in my camera. Like, look at how big this is. And there's a lot of pages in here that I don't use, or I don't use the full page of them. And I had previously used the petite budget planner with the budget by paycheck method because that's how I do it anyway. And I don't need a lot of these pages. Like, I've been using the paycheck budget tracker page because it's in here and I don't want to waste things. But honestly, I've been using a Google spreadsheet for like 10 years doing the exact same thing. So I've always done my budget by paycheck. I just thought, paper planners, I like them. There's some pages in here that I do use a lot. I've been using the expense trackers because we do all of our banking online. So I like to keep track of like checking and which credit cards I'm using for which purchases. And then I do use some of these, like, where did my money go breakdowns. And she's not making this book for next year. And I don't like using printables. I've tried that with hers in the past. So I'm going to try using my A5 agenda, keeping it all together, using the inserts here that are very similar to the petite budget book. And then I bought the monthly planner petite Colorblends. So what I'm planning to do is taking the monthly planner information that I use in the budget by paycheck, putting it here. I put like my budgets over here, like what I want to purchase and how much I estimate that I'm going to buy. And then in the back, I can track, the budget breakdowns and the other things from that book that I want to use for the month, but I don't have in the inserts. And some of the annual things that I like from the Budget by Paycheck workbook, I'm either going to do in a dot grid in the A5 agenda, or I'm going to put them in my bullet journal and kind of do like a bunch of years so I can keep all of those yearly worksheets together for like 5 years or whatever. So I'm still working on how I'm going to do all the budgeting stuff, but I want to try and keep my life more together in one book. So that is what those 3 tabs are. And then I am going to try to stick with the Moxie goal planning system. I've been using the companion workbooks off and on for the past year-ish. So what I did was I took them out of the book and I hole punched them, and I forgot to adjust my hole punch first. So the first set I punched here has double holes. I'm not sure if I'll use this calendar. I've never used them in the companion book, but put them in there anyway. And then I've got the monthly goals setting pages here, weekly actions, monthly reflections into the next month. So I've got those 3 months here for July, August, and September. And, oh my gosh, I can't turn the page. Then I've got the quarterly compass at the back. And then when I switch to the next 3 months, I will do the same with this companion notebook and pull these pages out and hole punch them. And then for the last tab, I've decided I still have some of these cleaning checklist sheets. So what I'm going to do is hole punch them, put them in here, and use them in place of this little weekly Lux pad that I've been using for the cleaning, and put these here until I use up this cleaning checklist. And then I'll go back probably to my weekly schedule pad. And then just experimenting, I have some pages in this notebook left, so I just punched it and stuck it in here for like extra busy day, a project, whatever. And then these are just some blank pages that were in the Moxie Life companion notebook. They have so blank, and this is dot grid. And then what I did was the back of the companion notebook has a folder. So I cut that off and hole punched it and put it in here. So I've got a little folder if I need it. And I've got my little monthly book back here. If you are curious, I am using, hold on, I lost my hole punch. This Work Lion adjustable hole punch to add things in the back. You want to make sure that you move your hole punches here in the back out. They came defaulted in here, and then this comes out to the A5. You can also punch larger, or apparently pull it all the way out, but that's the A5 spot, and it lines up with these holes. If you don't move those little tabs out on the first order, when you first get it, you'll end up with these dots that are just not in the right place, and it will look like, oops, let me see, how did that, I think it was like that. It didn't like line up right. It's hard to tell because I obviously punched them again. So that is the Work Lion adjustable paper punch. I got this on Amazon. I will leave my associate link below. So if you're interested, you can get one of those for yourself. So that is how I have set up my A5 Daily Duo. I have not moved in yet. I will probably move in starting, I don't know, end of this month, June maybe. And I will do another video of my actual move in to this planner. So stay tuned, watch for that. I'm going to do a separate video for all of the accessories that I ordered on launch day, because this video got a lot longer than I thought. I thought it was going to be like a quick 10-15 minute video, and we're at like 27 minutes, and I'm going to try and edit. I think I had some extra starts and stops in here. So stay tuned. Launch day accessory video coming up. All right, so that is what planner I ordered on launch day. I will link to the video, probably up there, of the accessories that I got with it, because this video is already long enough. The accessories video is going to be long because I got quite a bit to say about it. Drop in the comments what planner you got or what planner you want to get when it's time for you to order your planner, how you're going to use it, all that jazz. Hit that red subscribe button so that you get future video notifications. Hit that thumbs up, hit that share if someone would like this video. And until next time, may your coffee and plans be strong.